just blew over here as soon as they started the lawnmower. Jump on the live. Seth, welcome in. We are set up in one of my favorite spots in Maryland. And there's a gentleman out here. He's cutting his grass right now. As soon as he started the lawnmower. Bro, we had one blow over here about 100 yards up the ridge. Nice. Dude, Seth and I are gonna try to double up on deer here tonight. Live from YouTube. Got the big old camera ready. We are live action tonight. I'll probably be a little talkative here while we got some cover from the lawnmower. We're setting about 100 yards off of a bedding area. We're hunting white-tailed deer, Wilbur. Hey, thanks for jumping on, man. Go ahead and hit that like button if you want to see this stuff more often. We're out here with some traditional bow equipment. We're gonna rock it old school with a string and a stick. Where are you from, Wilbur? Oh, absolutely. Venison chops with some steak. Namibia, that's what I'm talking about. Glad to have you on, man. Welcome to good old Eastern Maryland deer hunting. We probably have about an hour till go time, so I'm not too uptight. I don't think I'm making too much noise or too much movement, so. How's the audio coming in? Oh, bro, you want to see the perfect shot? Check this out. 5-star, welcome to the live, man. Go ahead and hit that like button. We're here trying to take a doe, maybe a velvet buck here in Maryland today. I've got my buddy Seth with me. He's sitting across in a tree right around the corner. He's glassing for deer right now. Best area to shoot deer is wherever you can find them. And then shoot them straight through the heart, bro. It's a big reservoir. And there's a ton of public use areas down here in Maryland. We're on the western part of the Eastern Shore area. And it's fire. There's a lot of crop fields. Thank you. Hard shot, absolutely. So with traditional equipment, we want to try to get him in under 20 yards. That can sometimes be a task, but we've got a couple of feed trees behind us. And don't forget, man, if you want to see more traditional archery content, some more lives from the tree, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It does nothing but help out a small channel. We're trying to get rolling here. Trying to keep away from the mosquitoes. We had quite a few deer in here the other night, Saturday night. So it should be a good evening. We got a great wind. Wind's blowing right in my face. We've got a bedding area located out front. Wind's blowing directly that way. We've got bedding up there. Man, I don't like to use a repellent. That's why I've got this cover on my face. Anything that they can smell just sends them running. To be honest, the only reason I'm talking so much is because we've got that cover from the lawnmower. We're about 150 yards from a little neighborhood. Got a bunch of squirrels jumping around. If you've got the time, I'll be in the tree, man. Sit tight. We're gonna whack one here on live. Lorez Kohler, how are you? Offshore fishing is my second love. I love the saltwater fish. Love it. Love to fish for sharks. I have 2 boats. Yeah, it's not for everybody, that's for sure. I'm mostly a deer hunter, Star. And it's always with the bow. I don't do any gun hunting or anything like that. I don't hunt coyotes. Thanks, buddy. That's the way to a good, clean life right there. That is definitely the key to a good, clean life. Only take what I can use. And I've got a list of folks that also like to eat venison, so I may shoot 2 extra ones in a year and donate them to those folks, especially the folks in need. And I think any deer that you shoot with traditional equipment it's a trophy, because you've got to work really hard. You've got to hone your skills with that bow, and it's tough. It's very tough. But hey, at the Longbow Luminary, we pride ourselves on standards of ethics. So you're not going to see me shooting very far at a deer. I want them in close. And we try to capture everything on film so we can document it. Show the family, share it with you guys. No, not at all. I greatly appreciate your commentary, man. Appreciate it. I hope the stream's coming in nice and clear, and I'm not buffering or anything like that. Usually have some challenges with cell service in here. Yeah, Seth, that's the goal, man. We're trying to get one. I think you're up first. I think if we've got one coming in, you're a shooter tonight, buddy. Seth's just right around the, he's 5 yards from me in another tree. Where's all my saddle hunters at, man? Seth, it's all good, man. If one comes in from behind me, the only thing we gotta worry about is the wind. It's blowing directly that direction, but we're good and high here. I'm about 25, 26 feet off the ground. I kind of wish that sometimes too. I like to travel the world. I like to see different stuff. We had a little bit of a challenge coming in here. There are some folks, especially local, that this is a 7,800 acre piece of property that's owned by the Baltimore Water Authority, and they manage it. They set the hunting times, the hunting seasons, the conditions. They patrol it really well. It's a beautiful piece of property. It is absolutely pristine. The forest is gorgeous. It's very well taken care of. But there are some locals that they feel like because they live close to it that they own it. And they have the right to tell other folks how to recreate on it. Yeah, I know you're from Namibia. I would love to visit some parts of Africa. I'm into exploring other people's cultures. I spent some time overseas already, but that's one of the game plans for the wife, man, as we get a little older and she reaches that retirement age. That's what she wants to do. She wants to travel the world. around here is insanely expensive. You can pay $13, $14 a pound for a decent steak. Dinner with the kid with a nice steak is $45. Beyond the battlefield, hey, how you doing? Yeah, 5-star, it's crazy. Everything's expensive. That's why we're out here bringing you guys the content, man. You guys can sit back and enjoy it whether you can get out and recreate or not. I'd like to put a smile on some people's faces. I hear something crashing around over there like crazy. Daggum lawnmower, it's impossible to hear anything. I am married. I'm watching Seth there real close. He's digging through the binoculars trying to get eyes on whatever's making noise up on this ridge. And it's crazy the amount of times that these deer, they're not bothered by this commotion. Yeah, my wife's got a bucket list. She's got about 18 places she wants to go. I'm not sure if Korea's on there or not. One of my best friends and roommate from college was he was Korean. I'm not sure, I can't remember what town he was from. City. He was a good dude, man. He was a good dude. I didn't even read that comment, but yeah, he was a good dude. I think his father was, he was in the manufacturing business, and I think he left the States to go back home and work with him, take over the family business. Really smart guy, too. Strong in character, brilliant guy. It is raining acorns in this time of year, man. That's a major, major food item for the deer. No, I don't. That's an odd question. That get me in trouble. I do smoke meat, though. Smoke a lot of meat. I like some smoked brisket. Smoked ribs. It is literally raining acorns. Looks like we've got a couple of, looks like hikers. Yeah, they may be hunting as well. They just walked in on a trail behind us, about 125 yards off. That's another thing about Maryland here. It's high pressure. Yeah, I got hit in the head a couple times already today. Just dropping out of the trees like crazy. We're sitting in a big oak tree right now. 2 of them. I didn't build my smoker, I bought one. Absolutely love it. I love to spend time out in the fall, early winter, just running the smoker, checking the temp. And you bring that smoked brisket in the house. The whole house smells like smoked brisket for 2 days. It's awesome. I am employed. We'll say that. Um, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing it though. I might switch things up. Nah, dude, I greatly appreciate it, man. Any interaction on the lives is awesome. I love it. Don't stop. You do you, man. It's not gonna hurt what I'm doing because if I'm just talking this quiet into the mic, they'll never hear it. I'll see them before they get close enough. And like I said, I'm high up in that tree. Hey, 5-star, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for subscribing. We try to shoot the bows at least 2 or 3 times a week live too from the house. Got a pretty nice setup in the yard with a bunch of targets. Trying to get that rolling. I'm coming from a previous YouTube channel where things didn't really work out. So we've both started 2 separate new YouTube channels, doing our own thing instead of as a partnership now. I'm excited for it, but starting over's, man, it's crazy. I get up here with a single stick. It's 15 inches long. It's got an amsteel rope in it with a little 3-step baiter. And I just move it about 4 times coming up the tree, about 7 feet on the first go, maybe 8, and then about 4 feet at a clip every other move I make. Then I rappel down out of the tree. This little device right here is it's a Mad Rock lifeguard. So when I pull this lever, I just rappel down out of the tree. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It was a little heartbreaking at first, man. We worked really hard for 8 months, built about 11,100 subscribers. I was doing lives in the backyard. Man, I think the biggest one I ever did, I had 178,000 people join the live in 2 hours and 15 minutes. So now we're back to small time lives. That's why I appreciate your comments, man. I don't even know if Seth can hear me. He's like 5 feet from me. Is it loud? Is it loud? Oh, he can hear me through the phone. Yeah, this is legit my favorite time of the year, that early fall. Acorns fall and leaves start to change. Temps drop. It was 47 degrees when we started out this morning. It was beautiful. get to listen to the birds. All the crickets and the cicadas as the sun goes down. It's just a really legit good time to spend in it. Just, oh, I love it. I live for it. I do, I have one. He's getting old though. He'll be out on his own before you know it. Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, I should make you a moderator, Will. That way when you're on, you can make sure everybody stays legit in the chat. Seth, check out that giant woodpecker that just flew into that tree behind you. Right over there. 20 feet above your head. About 15 yards back. That's a red cockaded woodpecker. Now when you jump on, you're going to see your name nice and blue. Heck yeah. Alright, we added some moderators there. All I expect from you is just to have everybody keep it clean, you know? You can encourage people to interact. You can encourage people to hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, all that jazz. It's a really cool time of year too because the bucks are just starting to shed their velvet, so we'll see some that are still running around with velvet on their antlers and some that are running around with solid bone. Yeah. Basically, you have the ability, like if you see a chat that you don't like say somebody's getting out of line and saying things that are against the community guidelines for YouTube or something that's just inappropriate in general, you can delete the chat. You can remove them from the room. You can do all that stuff. Use your powers wisely. Should have gave Seth the microphone. guys, give me the thumbs up. And if you love outdoor content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't be shy. Kind of. If they're coming this way, you're good. Pick them in down there. You know, I'm running a tree saddle here, so basically I'm supported on the back side and the lower back by the rope that's tethered to the tree. Um, I find it pretty comfortable, but I'm pretty used to it. I've been hunting on one of these for about 7 years now, and I truly don't think there's a better way to do it. Thumbs up button. Yo man, don't forget to give the channel some love. We got about 25 people on. Go ahead and hit that like button. thanks for the heads up. All I was saying is I eat dinner late too. I probably won't be home till about 20 after 10. Got an hour and 40-minute drive, and we probably won't get down out of the tree until about 8. We left the house this morning at 3:30 this morning. Such is the life of a bow hunter. We'll get a couple hours of sleep and get up and do it again tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday, and then it's back to the grind. Gotta be honest though, I did take a nap. Yeah, about 3 hours. The other day though, when I sat in here, I had some show up a little after 5. A couple minutes after 5. I had some work come through a little later, about 6:45. It'll go quick though. Time in the tree always goes faster than I'd like. Because of the drive, we were in the trees and hung for first shooting light, which is a half hour before sunrise. Again, this is the first week of the season here in Maryland. That's why we're going after it pretty hot and heavy. Things will calm down a little bit. And then the opener for Pennsylvania, the state I live in, around the first week of October. Then we'll really be busy. We'll be hunting nearly every day. Mostly in the evenings after work and stuff. We were out for a stroll on another piece of this property. We had deer moving at 12:45 in the afternoon, so you never know when it's going to happen. Early season's weird like that. A lot of does have young fawns. Young fawns have to eat 5-6 times a day. Yeah, Wilbur, I'll probably spend 70 days hanging out in a tree stand, maybe more, between now and February. Again, most of that's evenings and weekends and stuff, but man, after a while everything starts looking like a deer. No, we're not hunting to busy. We're hanging out at Pretty Boy. Brad, how are you? Zach, what's up? Sorry I missed your comments. I thought I had a deer standing about 50 yards away. Glad to have you on the line, man. Guys, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, whoever we have out there, making it real. Hey, thanks, Seth. Did we hit 70K on that one short? Yeah, Zach, I appreciate it, man. We're trying to do the unique stuff that nobody else is willing to do. The logistics of this is a little crazy, and I really have to keep an eye out so I'm not talking when deer are coming in. We did make it happen on a live last year, though. It worked out really great. All the extra camera gear. Do I have a scope cam? No, I have a longbow with no sights and a 3-finger tab. So if we do get any action today, it's going to be super close. 20 yards and in, 25 max. Salty Cracker Gator, what's going on, my man? Nice to have you on, dude. Yee is right. We got some old timers in the chat now. There, that'll make Salty Cracker a little happy. Guys, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It's free for you, it's free for me. It really shows your support for the channel, helps us out a lot, you know. Finally, that blasted lawnmower is done. Ah. Go hose that thing off and put it in the shed, bro. Oops, I want to do it in half that time. I think with you guys helping out, it'll go quick. There are so many sounds out here. You're welcome, my man. Brady, I did come out in the evening. I didn't hunt Friday during the morning, but I did come out in the evening. I hunted the same little drainage where I killed a 134-inch 12-pointer last year. Shot him on the 16th of September, and there was another really nice buck in there running around with him last year. We tried to go in there after him, but man, I posted that video to the other YouTube channel. I posted that video to the Maryland Public Hunting channel, and there was just a lot of guys that know where that spot is. There was a lot of pressure in there. There were 2 guys in there, one on my right, one on my left, and both of them were closer than 75 yards. Yeah, that's one of my best bucks so far. I'd like to do that again this year. But that's, man, that's going to be a tough feat. That was a slammer. I'd be happy to take a doe tonight. If I do, I've got plans. I'm going to drop it off at a local processor, have them make a bunch of this really, I mean, it's fantastic summer sausage, and get some hot dogs made for the kiddo. And we'll burn through that fast because there's no venison left in the freezer. Yeah, Brady, all we do is public. Are you from Maryland? Virginia Swamp Boys, thanks for the thumbs up, man. I appreciate it. As I said earlier, we're set up about 150 yards from little housing development up the hill. But we're right off of a very productive piece of bedding. And I've had some great success in here. Hey Chris, man, hey, thank you. The great place up in a tree. Back mountain, what's going on? Appreciate all you guys jumping on, showing your support. I love it. Man, that dog sounds hungry. He sounds hungry. Maybe he wants some of them venison wieners. No, Zach, we're hunting in some of the suburban areas here, and to be honest with you, these deer put up with people moving up and down trails, walking dogs, hikers, everybody out that's recreating on the land just like we do. And I don't let that get to me. We just had a guy mowing the grass up the hill, and they learn how to navigate and move in a way where they have the least interaction with people and animals. And then all I gotta do is just set up to take advantage of that. Oh, dude, that right after the rain stopped here Saturday, we had all kinds of deer movement right in this same spot. Tell your wife we said congrats, man. Was it in Val? We still got guys up there doing yard work. That's why that dog's probably going ballistic. honest with you, man, I'm more worried about whether or not my stomach will last till last shooting light, man. You eat some of that pizza from the wood fire kitchen, you get yourself one of those gunpowder falls. Pretty spicy little pizzas, dude. Brick oven pizza. Then you come sit in a tree for a couple hours. You never know what's gonna happen down there in the guts. We might have to evacuate. Yeah. I don't know how I'd handle that either. I keep saying I want to shoot a velvet buck, but then it would probably end up getting scraped off anyway. Hey Zach, thanks for the subscribe, man. We're gonna try to have a good hunt. They're all good hunts, man. We're out in the woods. Salty cracker. I love it. Yo, we're putting in the work either way, right? I swear, man, the strongest muscle in my body might be that sphincter. Yeah, I love being out here. It's like I go through 6, 7 months of darkness because I miss this so much. And now the sun's shining on my back. It's perfect. Yeah, yeah. Guys, we did it's kind of a weird day, but we took a walk earlier, like I was saying. I cannot find a white oak that's dropping acorns. And none of the red oaks are dropping acorns. I don't know, it's some species of red oak, but it's not like your American red oak. And it's dropping acorns. And those are the only trees I can find that are dropping acorns right now. But every place where we find them, we're seeing good deer sign. Yeah, let's get longbow to 150 subs. Nah, don't do that. If you don't like the content, you're not here to watch it. Long term, don't do it. We want to build a community, man, that just revolves around this stuff. One of the biggest challenges with hunting a reservoir, dealing with the constant change in wind. You can have a steady wind, you in an instant. That big reservoir does more to control the wind movement than anything. Big body of water, especially this time of year. It's cooling off at night when the sun goes down and that hot air starts to. It gets sucked right down towards the really. It's right at the lake. Yeah, let's do it. I'm like a little kid with these things. I always try to see how quietly can I open this thing without making a single noise. TJ, you're catching me with a mouthful, bro. Wait, I gotta do something for you. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta do it. Yeah, that's better. Yo, we had a pretty awesome morning. We left super early. Um, we got to our spot about an hour before daylight. We still had deer like completely surrounding us. They had already come back to the bedding area because it was, I'm guessing because it was a full moon last night. They probably fed all night long. So we get set up and we had deer moving all around us before the lights came on. And then nothing after daylight. So we got down, we did some scouting. We saw 4 deer on a great little parcel that I wanted to check out for a while. And then we come over here because I think this is like a guarantee. Now we're hanging out trying to shoot one on live. Yeah, I don't even try to get permission, Brady. It's ridiculous. And I feel bad if you don't have a spot that's got a lot of public access. Anyway, I'm shooting. I'm shooting the longbow tonight, bro. Heck yeah, I got a knife. I want to use it later. I feel like Marty Stauffer out here narrating Wild Wild America. I'm probably 25 or 26 feet, DJ. I was saying earlier there are some people here that don't appreciate hunters running around in the woods. I wouldn't say she was harassing us, but she was voicing her disdain to herself in her backyard very loudly. And I'm just hoping the vehicles don't get vandalized when we go out tonight. Yeah, TJ, I'm excited for you, man. I hope you get on those bear too. That's something I never really took a shot at other than one season, but man, it was fun. Yes, sir, big guy. See, now I started eating, I won't be able to stop. I got a chocolate chip Cliff bar. Yeah, you do. We should try to figure that out. so many times in early season and just had a big old doe come run right to the tree. Anything's worth a shot, man. Brady, if you're serious about that, man, send me an email to longbowluminary@gmail.com. I would be down to come out and clean up some does. 100% would. We had a lot of action in the dark earlier this morning. And then about 12:45, we had, what do we have? Four. Two mature does and two fawns. But nothing since. They were like 70 yards away, 75 yards away. TJ, I'm down for a bear hunt. I might use the compound for that though. Just so I could reach out and touch him, I'd hate to go bear hunt, put a lot of effort in, have a bear come at 45 yards and then not be able to reach out and shoot him with the compound. 5 stars, what's up? Thanks for coming back. You didn't miss much. Marco, I truly do live the life, man. I kind of have the opportunity to set my own hours right now. I think I see. Nah, it's just a squirrel. Sometimes you see that flicker and you're like, ah, yeah, there's one there. TJ, one of the problems I had last year was running the camera, right? Low light. So I went out and I bought a mirrorless camera. I have a 50 millimeter. Um, I think it's an f1.8, f-stop 1.8. At last light, it looks like it's daylight in the videos. It's great. I can't wait to get some good footage here and get it out on a long format. No, we saw a bunch this morning before the lights come up, before the sun come up, and then we saw some at about 12:45. We saw 4 more. Manuel, we're hunting for deer, white-tailed deer. I'm running VPA, single bevel, green heads. With a left spin. They fly so good out of this bow, it's unreal, man. I was shooting laser beams the other day at 30 yards, testing out broadheads. Then we spent 2 hours sharpening them. Alright, Brady, I appreciate it, man. Oh yeah, it's not an issue of if, it's just when. Saturday, things just didn't work out, man. I was having severe gut issues. I was in and out of the tree twice. And I was covered in deer. Tried to do a live that day, about 100 yards from here, but I couldn't get enough cell service. The live stream was horrible, kept breaking up, reconnecting. Seth is in the shooter's seat tonight anyway. He's about 5 yards away in another tree, again about 23, 24 feet. He's a foot below me. I'm set up to do the camera work, and if we get one that sneaks in the back door close enough I could take it with the longbow, we'll do it. And if we get a pair comes in, we'll try to double up. since then. Things are good. I hurt my back a little bit a couple times. That's normal. I do that about 8 times a year. Lost most of last week, but I'm 75% better now. You just gotta keep doing it, man. You're gonna get old. Things are gonna hurt. Stuff's gonna break. But you just gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep getting after it. Or life will run you over. I'm so nervous of one coming in the back door, man. Like they pop up out of nowhere down here. Our wind is almost completely shifted since we sat down, but it does that right about this time. Um, it's not a bad shift though. It just blows more up the hill instead of right in my face. But we're expecting them to come from down there anyway. Yeah, Buck Chaser, we're in Maryland, bro. We're 3 days deep. 5-star will climb down out of the tree at about probably right before 8 p.m. And we've got an hour and 40-minute drive back home. And hopefully I'll have the courage to get out of bed and do it all again over tomorrow, you know. If not, tomorrow evening for sure. Seth keeps looking back at me like, man, where these deer at, bro? I'm getting hungry. The season is upon us. Nothing like a nice quiet evening in the woods, listening to the crickets and the chirping things and the bugs and the cicadas. I'm really thinking about stopping for a big greasy burger on the way home. I burnt about 4,000 calories already today. TJ's still on. He'll enjoy this, man. I climbed out of my first sit this morning. And as I looked up to pull my rope down out of the tree, I could see that my bow hanger was still up there strapped to the tree. I pulled the climbing stick out, shimmied right back up the tree, grabbed that thing, rappelled right back down, got packed up. Rookie mistake, early season rookie mistakes, man. I needed the exercise anyway. Alright, Salty Cracker, thanks for jumping on, dude. I really appreciate you. Thanks, bro. tell you what, man, the support I get from the subs and the other folks that watch the channel it's pretty heartwarming. You guys are awesome. A great group of folks. Man, I don't know what Seth is doing. Where? There's an 8-point behind me. Are you shitting me? No, Ligma. Where? I think you're just bullshitting me. Be real honest with you, I don't feel like shooting an 8-pointer anyway. Unless it's a big old fat 5.5, 6.5-year-old 8-pointer. I got a lot of time this season. I'm gonna spend an unbelievable amount of time in the woods this year. I'm getting to the point with, my body and my health. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna do it, or be able to do it physically. So I'm gonna hit it real hard this year. And then get back in the books, like really dial in on some of these other projects I'm working. If I can have a couple of those things go pretty well, maybe 5 or 6 years from now I could do this full time. I don't know. That's the goal. Oh, do you guys see? That's a naughty tree right there. That is a naughty tree. Seth, give me a thumbs up if you're seeing anything over there, man. I haven't seen a deer in 4 hours. I'm getting nervous. It's bad when you see more hunters than you see deer. Alright, DJ, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Yeah, send me an email, dude. We gotta get together. I don't care what email you send it to. I look at all of them still. Oh, Seth, that was great having TJ on the live, dude, man. Dude, oh no, never mind. It's so thick down here in this corner. As soon as I see movement, I'm thinking, oh, here they come. But no, it's daggum squirrels again. That's crazy. They're 100 yards away. I can't even hear them, and they're just going nuts down there. All right, 5 star. I may do a stream tomorrow. There's a good chance. I don't know where I'm hunting yet tomorrow, but if I have cell phone service, I'll try to stream. I want to try to get some. I want to try to get some shots on film. Like I think it's super cool live streaming, running a camera, leaning back over the backside shot with the saddle and a longbow, getting all that captured on film, putting it together in a long format video with the audio. I think it's awesome. We've got 47% battery left. I think that'll get us through. It's crazy how live stream with low internet just kills the battery. I think I was at 74% when we started. It's almost 2 hours ago, so we'll probably get through. At least till go time anyway. Hey, if we got any new folks on, welcome to Longbow Luminary. Feel free to smash that like button. And if you're a big fan of archery content, whether it's hunting or shooting the longbows and the recurves, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Man, I think Seth's wearing out on me. He literally can't sit still over here. No, we got 2 hours left. We got 2 hours left. No film of any deer yet today that's worth even showing anybody. A little bit, but not much. Do have a couple short ideas. I'm gonna hang this mic up, do a couple housekeeping things here, and make sure we're ready if a couple come in. You guys can hear the difference in the woods. Anybody that's been on for 25, 30 minutes, it's like the wind completely died. And everything has just gotten extremely quiet except for the bugs. That's how you know it's go time. John Ray Sarkon, hey, how are you? We're hunting some deer on public land in Maryland, bringing it to you live. Yee, live action. Right now I've got the Canon set up. I've got a 75 to 300 millimeter lens on there. Um, it's got an f-stop of 4.8, I think. And in a little while we'll transition over to a 50 millimeter lens. And the reason for that, we can go all the way down to an f1.8. We get extremely, extremely crisp, clear, well-lit, low-light video with that lens. So if any of you guys are out there hunting and you are looking for solutions for low light, I would highly suggest going with a mirrorless camera. Your cell phone is great, but it only does so well under magnification. With this 50 millimeter lens, yeah, it's a little wide for like 35 and 40 yards, right? But at 10 or 15 yards, it's basically a full frame of the deer. And one of the beautiful things is once you throw that in your editing software, you can crop or zoom, change the scale, and you get zero distortion because it's picture perfect quality. Now with your phone, as soon as you start to zoom in or crop, change the scale, you get distortion and fuzziness right away. And I'm not running super expensive lenses. Man, I do not want deer coming in the back door. Directly behind us is how we entered, with the wind in our face. And recently, every time I've been in here, I've had deer come in from up on the top. I don't even know where they're coming from up there. The other incredible part about running a saddle is that if I've got to get lower so that I can put my eye in the eyepiece of a full frame camera or any mirrorless camera, I can do that. Wyatt, we're just catching some really cool B-roll. Thanks for jumping on the live, man. Savron 10, what's going on? I don't know if you guys could hear that through the microphone, but I'm trying to focus that 75mm lens. I've got a crop sensor camera here with a 1.6 ratio. So I don't know, what is that 1.6 times 75? I don't do math in my head, but it's like point 0.5 times 75 is 30. What? Yeah, 30, 37 and a half, right? So you're like, I don't know, 37 and a half plus 75. A little over 100 millimeter, I guess. I know we're almost to wham time, bro. Seth's getting psyched up over there. We haven't seen a deer since about 12:45. It's been a long, quiet afternoon. Lawnmowers, dogs barking, cars driving up the highway. Things have quieted down quite a bit here. It may come down to the moment of truth. Hey guys, we've got 35 people on the stream, but only 15 likes, man. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up button. And if you like archery hunting, whether it's with long bows, recurves, or compound bows, and even if you like crossbows, man, hit that subscribe button, because everything we do out here, we're sharing tips, techniques, and things that work for us. That's coming from a guy who's shot, I don't know, 50-some deer in the last 10 years with a bow. All sorts of bows. And we self-film it too, which is difficult. And yeah, the channel's small. We just started, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago maybe. We are rebranding and starting a new channel. Partnership with the old channel didn't go so well. That was Paint Train Outdoors. If you're not familiar, you want to see some of the content from the last couple years, you can go out there, check it out. There's a lot of great footage. Some really good times, man. Seth, what's up? 35 people on it, 15 likes. Smash that thumbs up button. It's free. Alright, chat, we're getting real close to go time here. We could be covered in deer at any minute. So I'm going to be off the microphone as much as possible. I'll try to still respond to comments. Again, greatly appreciate them. I won't ignore you. Thanks for jumping back on 5-star. We're gonna roll this thing till we're either out of battery for the phone, one of us shoots a deer, or it gets dark. We're just gonna be a little bit more quiet on the mic. We got the crickets and the critters, man, starting to come alive for the evening show here. And we are situated in just such an absolutely pristine, beautiful oak flat. Acorns raining out of the sky and squirrels playing all over the place. Now we just need some deer marching through. Are you getting any eyes on some big bulls, man? You guys will let me know if there's some behind me, right? B Husky, what's up? How you doing from Alaska, man? You better get after them moose.